Good evening from me and this guy right here. Hudson's just gone down to bed. He is teething really bad at the moment. These last 2 days he's just been savage, bless his heart. So he wasn't the easiest to get down tonight, but it's happened. It's still 7 o'clock, so I'm still within a good time. But whether he wakes up or not is a different story. Danny is away with work at the moment, so I am currently sitting watching The Office, the American version. The British version is my favourite, but the American is still excellent. And you know when you know you've got so much to do, like I have so much housework I need to be getting on with, and I always fit it in the evenings when he goes to bed. So I know my evening of cleaning needs to happen. I just can't be bothered. So I need to go and take my makeup off, have a shower. I've got a wash load on, the dishwasher's on, I need to make dinner. I need to tidy up this room because some of his sort of playthings have all been out down there. I need to clean my bedroom because we also have toys on the floor in there. It's just, you know, the house just needs a reset. I really need to do that, but this program just catches me every time. Dinner tonight. Got some fish on the go, some chips, and I'm going to do it with some beans. The annoying thing is I'm not actually even hungry, but this goes out of date tomorrow. So it's kind of like I feel like I should eat it, otherwise it'll be such a waste. So it is now 8:10. I've just had a shower and, oh fuck, I just remembered I've got my fish in the oven, my chips. Hang on, let me put this on the side. So I've had a change of heart. I'm gonna, instead of beans as my fish and chips, I'm gonna do broccoli and carrot. I know that sounds shit, but if you saw my last video, I said that to lose the baby weight, or to give me a kick start to lose the baby weight, I followed Slimming World. And the one thing I did take from there is they always say you should fill your plate with like half of it as veg, basically. So like when you feel full, like at least you've eaten more of good stuff than bad, if you know what I mean. So for example, even if you were to do like a spaghetti carbonara, something that wouldn't normally have veg in it, you should have a side of vegetables with your meal, so like you're getting full up on that, so you don't feel the need to pick and all this sort of stuff. So even though beans aren't like bad for you really or anything, I just thought it'd probably be better to have veg with it. Not that I've ever wanted or desired to have fish, chips, broccolis and carrot at the same time, but I'm also in the process of cleaning out our fridge and our freezer because we're going away soon, and I just want to sort of like clear the cupboards and just eat whatever randomly there to save us keep buying more stuff each week. So yeah, this is kind of like just cleaning out my fridge right now, and we have broccoli and carrots left. So happy Wednesday night dinner for me. So it is now 10:30. I'm now about to get into bed. I've cleaned the entire downstairs now, so I feel like I can wake up in the morning and it will be like nice and I don't have to worry about cleaning, so that's good. But I thought I'd come on here. I am being quiet now because Hudson's asleep, and also I actually get better looking every single time I vlog, don't I? I mean, there's just no shame, there isn't. I thought I would tell you or show you the actual lash serum that I use. I mentioned it in my last video, and then I've got a few people message me on Insta. I did upload a link on my stories, but this is the sort of packaging you want to look for, is NYK1. So I'm going to make a prediction with you all. For the last 2 weeks, maybe even longer, it's pretty much since I've been back from New York. Oh, look, you can see me in the mirror. Huds has woken up not once but twice in the night. You can't call it ever, by the way. He was sleeping through for months, you know. Was, to be honest with you, sleep time has never really been a big ordeal in our house. Just don't want to get on the bed. Hang on, watch this. Up you get. Come in. Get up. Get up. Get up, you. Don't make me come over there. Don't make me come over there. Ready. Steady. Yes, now I'm back in bed again. Hudson's been waking not once but twice in the night since we got back from New York, which is weird because we kept him on English time the entire time, and then the first week back he slept solid as he always does, and in the last 2 weeks he's now been up every single night, twice a night, both for feeds as well each time, and he'll clear his bottle. So sometimes he's having like 14 to 16 ounces in the night, and then we're having a whole day of like normal food and drink or whatever. So I don't know whether it's just a growth spurt or what. I mean, doesn't bother me obviously, but it's just a bit out of his sort of what we've been used to for a while. So I'm gonna make a wager with you all. I think he'll wake up at 1 and then again at 4. Morning. Well, actually, my morning was at 4 o'clock again, as you saw. A bit of a savage night. Woke up at 1 for a feed. I showed you that. Woke up at 4 o'clock for a feed. I showed you that. He then didn't go back down after his 4 o'clock feed. He was tired though. He didn't want to play. So I ended up having to basically just lay with him on his rocking chair in his room, or sit with him. Until he fell asleep in my arms, and then I put him back down at about 6, and then he woke up for the morning at 7. So yeah, I'm pretty tired, but we are now off out. It is now 9:30. We've given him his breakfast. I'll show you actually roughly what he eats in a day. So he had a whole Weetabix and half a banana all mashed up with some blue lid milk, whole milk. That's how much he's got left. So what? He basically ate the whole thing. And he always does. He loves Weetabix. I go between Weetabix or porridge, really. There's toast as well. He loves finger food. He's a very good eater, actually. So we're just trying to work out now his sort of like bottle situation, because he's having so much at night. Like, for example, last night, he had like 7 ounces of one bottle, and then 5 ounces of another. So he essentially had like 12 ounces just in the night, and in a 24-hour period at his age, I think it's like 20 ounces, something like that they should be having. So essentially he'd only need then 2 bottles today to make up for that. But he hasn't had a bottle this morning yet. I gave him Weetabix at 8 o'clock straight away as soon as he got up. And then, yeah, I'm guessing it's now almost 10 and he really needs a nap. So I might give him a bottle to see if he'd go to sleep with a bottle ready for his morning nap. But my guess is if he's eating all that Weetabix, he's probably not going to want a bottle or not. But it's just really hard to like work out like how much I should be or shouldn't be giving him. I always obviously give him too much instead of too little. So there's always bits left over, so I can sort of work out what his sort of appetite is like. And lunch I find really hard, but I'll document all that throughout the day anyway. But yeah, about to pop out because I've run out of Nurofen, Calpol, and he's teething so bad at the moment, so I'm pretty much surviving on those 2 things. So we're going to pop out. Also need to get Don out as well. So yeah, bit of a hectic morning, and I have a facial this afternoon, which would be lovely, hence why I'm not wearing any makeup, because not a lot of point is there. So yeah, you'll come along with me to my Thursday antics. Hi, I'm back from my facial, which I'm sure you can actually tell because my skin is glowing, if I do say so myself. A facial was such a luxury procedure to have done, isn't it? Like, I've had them for about maybe a year or so now. I've started to sort of commit to actually getting them done. And I just love them. I think it's such a treat. And I do feel like I see the benefits too. Especially on days like today. Very glowy, very nice. And then I'm booked in with the same girl tomorrow to get my LVLs done. So, and then actually, whilst I'm on the subject, I'm actually getting my nails done on Saturday. By the way, is this ever empty? It is never empty. I'm constantly doing washing and putting washing away. Like, I'm getting my nails on Saturday. And so I feel like you caught me on a really good week, because I don't normally have any form of like childcare to be able to go, yeah, I'm getting a facial today, nails tomorrow. Like, this isn't that normal. So please don't think, fuck me, maternity leave's going fine. Because yeah, this is definitely not a normal week. But that being said, I'm very happy this week because I am getting all these lovely things done. So it's probably a good week for me to start doing my vlogs again, because I'm in a very good mood. Just thought I'd jump on here. Soz about the bright flash on the iPhone camera. I can't be asked to go get my proper camera upstairs. But I went to B&M today and I got these cool sensory like water playmat things for Huds. I think it was like £4. But I just thought they were so cool and really inexpensive as well. So yeah, I brought them home and he absolutely loves it. He keeps like doing this and seeing it all move around. So yeah, I didn't realise B&M done like baby sensory stuff. I also got him this. It was £2 and he loves it. He shakes this. And then I also got him this. I think this was like a £5. And we started, you know, I started telling him what all the animals were, and obviously eventually he'll be able to like put them back into place and things like that. So yeah, I think in total I spent like not even a tenner on these 3 things. And it's like more of a sensory sort of activity thing, because he's sort of starting to get bored of his current toys that he's had for a while now. So yeah, I just thought that is an absolute bargain, if I don't say so myself. What was the giveaway that I've just washed my hair? I feel like whenever I wash my hair and dry it, I just have an absolute like lion's mane. It looks really thick, but actually I don't have that thick a hair. I have quite fine hair actually, but just a lot of it. But yeah, I can never be one of those girls that get like beautiful at home blow dries. I don't know how they do it. I'm not very dexterous with my hands, so I always end up having like this massive frizzy lion's mane, which I'll have to straighten or something tomorrow. But it has dawned on me that I've just edited most of the video that you're going to be watching, and I don't think I'm wearing makeup in any of it. So it's dawned on me that I only seem to pick up the camera when he's asleep, either at night, like now, where obviously I've already had a shower, taken my makeup off, or in the last few clips I've had like a facial or something booked where there was no point wearing makeup anyway. So sorry. Is what I'm trying to say, for being very comfortable in front of the camera. But no, on a serious note, I really don't care. So I thought I would just sort of cap off the video, because I understand that halfway through, I think on Tuesday when I started like vlogging, I was like, right, I'm going to do like a what Hudson eats in a day type video, because I think that'd be really helpful, because I watch on TikTok a lot what like so Hudson will be 8 months old on the day you'll be watching this, hopefully when it goes up. So I watch on TikTok a lot like what an 8-month-old eats in a day, blah blah blah, just so I sort of get a rough idea on what maybe Hudson will be like or whatever. And then I realised I showed you his breakfast and then I didn't show you anything else there yet. But honestly, since that day when I put it on here, what he was going to eat a day, since that day he has been so poorly with his teeth. His teething's so bad, bless him. His cheeks are just red all the time, he's dribbling all the time, he's got his 5 fingers in his mouth like that all the time. He's already got his 2 bottom teeth through, so I'm guessing the next ones will be the top two, I think. But he seems to be putting his mouth like that. So I wonder if it's like maybe one of these ones, I'm not sure. But yeah, he's teething really bad. So it wasn't a right week to show you what he eats, because in all honesty, he's barely at anything, and then some days he's eating everything. It's really inconsistent, so it wouldn't be a normal week for me to show you what he eats, because it's just been random, really. So I will do a video on that at some point when he has a routine. I mean, everyone always says things like, oh, it's good to get into a routine. Is it? I just never really feel I have one. The only routine we have is the bedtime routine. That's always the same. That never's deviated. But his day-to-day routine is, like, to be honest with you, just dependent on how his sleep was the night before. I would just sort of go with the flow a bit. So yeah, I don't really know how to sort of vlog that if it's not always consistent, but whatever, we'll figure something out. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I have just finished doing some Christmas wrapping. I'm just going to do a little bit of a tidy up from the house, and I've written down a list of to-dos for next week that I really need to do. And yeah, hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you next week.